Welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
What is up?
March the 25th. We went 2-3 yesterday, snapping our 4-day win streak. And we started out the day 2-0. We ended up losing the last 3. Houston beat Arizona. That was a huge surprise to us. And the Nuggets. That Nuggets game was tough because Chris Paul decided to come back after his 15-game absence. And we rode out the bet, hung in there, because once you're in it, you don't quit. And I think we would have won it if Chris Paul wouldn't have played, but we're not making excuses. And then the last game, Texas Tech jumped out to an early lead against Duke, and then ended up selling on us. So
yeah, that Arizona game was a shocker to me. I thought that would have been the lock of the day, but still 2-3. And now we got 5 more for you today. We're trying to bounce back. Today is March 25th. We are 178 and 138 overall. Starting off, guys. Well, actually,
I will say that is
our
the
sponsor.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah,
I will say the con of putting these picks out at like 4 a.m. is you have an opportunity for like players to come back or not play at all. So I mean that is a con, but we're gonna keep doing it for you guys because we want y'all to have plenty of time to watch these videos and maybe even get a better line than what we put out. So, yep.
Yeah. Just flip it, flagpoleholders.com, or just flipit.squarespace.com. It's the Squarespace that throws me off. Anyway, guys, yeah, you got your tailgate down, you put it back up, then you can just flip this thing right back up, keep your flags in there. You never have to take this off, and it just goes right into your trailer hitch. It's got a pin that goes through it, and you're all set. Simple, but
Someone go buy one. Let us know.
simple but handy.
Yep. Send us a picture of you flying around your Bet with the Boy flags on it. And make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. We want to thank you guys for hitting 300 subscribers. That was a milestone for us. And now we are trying to get to 500.
Yes, thank you. It does help us out a lot, and we appreciate every single one of you.
It's positive.
Yeah, positive vibes
yeah.
only. Anyway, we got 5 more for you today. Starting off with the Holy Roman Catholic Church, St. Peter's versus Purdue. St. Peter's plus 12.5. They are the Cinderella story. 7 p.m. game, minus 110 odds. The dude with the mustache for St. Peter's, I should learn his name, I guess, but he's been balling out of control. Purdue has been a great team, solid team all year, but I really don't think that they're a national title, contender. They are in the Sweet 16, but I think St. Peter's is going to make it to the Elite 8, which sounds crazy, but they're just on that type of Cinderella run. So I think they're on a roll and going to keep it going.
Yep, Jaden Ivey for Purdue will be the best player on the court, but you guys, 12.5, that's so many points. This is March Madness we're talking about. 12.5, I'll take that any day. And St. Peter's, their offensive sets have been legit all year long. I've really been impressed with what I've seen so far. And Purdue, we've been saying it all year, guys, they're a little underperforming in our opinion. So, I mean, if Purdue still wins, I don't think it'd be by more than 12.5. So,
agreed.
On to the next.
Yeah, Miami minus 2.5 versus Iowa State minus 110, 10 p.m. game. Miami is another team that's just been heating up and caught fire and has stayed on fire throughout this whole tournament. They took care of Auburn when they were, plus 7.5.
Yeah.
Ended up just cleaning that game up.
Yep, we won that one too.
Now, at this point, they are favored by 2.5 against Iowa State. Iowa State's been kind of inconsistent this year, so we just like Miami to be like the pro team and be the Heat.
Here's the thing, guys. Iowa State can't put up that many points. If you've watched them this tournament, they've hit big-time shots when it mattered to win games. They shouldn't really be here. I mean, they should be here. They won the game. But they're not putting up a lot of points. They put up 54 points against Wisconsin to win that game last round. So Miami put up 79 against Auburn. And Miami doesn't have a star player, but they got talent all the way around. Every one of their guys is capable of coming through. So they're not relying on a star. They're playing as a team. And minus 2.5, I think they can blow this team out. So we're going with it. Minus 2.5. It's 10 p.m.
And Miami is pretty deep. They have a good bench that comes into.
And they got a great coach too.
Yeah. So next up, going to the NBA. Switching
National Bucket Association.
Yeah, the association. It's a make or miss league. And we hope that Andrew Wiggins makes some shots because we were going over 16.5 points, minus 110 odds, 7:30 game. Andrew Wiggins is really tough to pin down like what he is as a player.
He's an all-star. That's what he is.
He's a great defender, but he was the number 1 overall pick, and he never really lived up to that hype of being a franchise player. But he has found a nice niche on the Warriors. He's been playing a role very well, and with Steph Curry out, even though he is averaging 17 a game, I think this year, I've seen him go for 40 this year, and I mean he's exploded in some games. So we're just hoping he has a nice game.
Here's the
16.5.
Here's the thing with Andrew Wiggins. He's an all-star. Nobody expected that. All right, second off, they're playing the Hawks. John Collins is out, so that helps him offensively, in my opinion. 16.5, he's averaging 17.2 on the year. And if you just take Steph Curry out of it, he's going to have more opportunities to shoot the ball. Draymond Green got all on the Warriors last game for playing soft. So, I mean, it's just positive. And he had 13 last game. So, is he really going to come out and lay another egg, goose egg, whatever? I don't think so. So, that's why we're going with over 16.5.
Yeah, that's not a crazy game for him. He is very capable of doing that, especially without the number 1 scorer being on the floor and with Draymond Green still being out there, who is a great distributor. So.
Yep, great passer.
Yeah.
So, next up, we got the Timberwolves, -2 against the Mavericks at 8 p.m., minus 110 odds, because this is a revenge game for the Timberwolves. Last game, Mavs took it 110 to 108. I think Luka hit a shot at the end of that game to win it. I don't think Patrick Beverley's slept since then. He's a great defender, prides himself, and Karl Anthony Towns is a game time decision, but he was a game time decision Wednesday this week, and he ended up playing then. He only had 15 points, which is below par for him.
Still 13 rebounds.
Yeah, it's below par for him. So anytime a player has a bad game, I really like them to bounce back at this level anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Patrick Beverley is a professional pest. I'm sure you've heard, sportscasters talk about that word a lot, pest. But he really is. He gets up into you. He's got 6 fouls to use. The refs know his game, so they're not going to call him super tight on those little reach-in, ticky-tack fouls. He's great at what he does. He's not like a lockdown, face-you-up defender. He's not going to block a lot of shots, but he's just going to get on the star player's nerves. In this case, it's Luka. Luka is a dude, but on the road, last game was very close, and I think the Timberwolves are going to pull it out this time. So,
just to clear it up, we aren't taking this game just because Patrick Beverley. The Mavs play at such a slow pace, which is the exact opposite of the Timberwolves. They put up points at will, and the Mavs don't have a great supporting cast around Luka. Tim Hardaway's out. They traded Porzingis. And Timberwolves have Anthony Edwards. They're an all-around team. That's why I like them -2 at home in a revenge game. So, last up, we got the 76ers -5.5 on the Clippers. It's a late game, guys. 10:30 and -110 odds.
Yeah. So, Joel Embiid has been on a tear this year. Playing at MVP level, clearly. Battling for the scoring title against LeBron and Giannis. And, they kind of had they did win, but it's kind of a lackluster performance last
against the
game
Lakers.
against the Lakers, yeah.
Sadly, we were on that game. The spread was -7.5. I think they won by 5.
Yeah.
But we're getting this line at -5.5. So I look for them to bounce back and take care of business. My bad. Go ahead.
You're good. The Lakers did not have LeBron James, and the 76ers just kind of played down to their competition. So I think they are going to refocus, and if they want to be a deep playoff run, they got to start winning these, taking these easy games. And I think this is one that they have. I'm not saying the Clippers aren't a good team. I'm just saying when they're far superior, they should really keep the foot on the pedal, and I think they're going to do that this game. Thibault, Maxey. Thibault's a great defender, but Tyrese Maxey. Joel and Harden. Obviously a great duo, great supporting cast, and the Clippers just don't have the firepower this year with Kawhi Leonard and Paul George out. So,
yeah, I don't think anybody for the Clippers is going to be able to defend Embiid in this game. Like he said, the 76ers against the Lakers, they should have crushed them. They didn't. I think they might have not been able to get hyped for that game. LeBron ruled out late, close to game start. But anyways, that's why we're taking it. So we'll do a quick recap real quick. We got St. Peter's plus 12.5 versus Purdue. We got Miami minus 2.5 versus Iowa State. That's the 2 college basketball. Now we got 3 NBA. We're taking the player prop, Andrew Wiggins, for the Golden State Warriors over 16.5 points.
Yep.
We got the Timberwolves minus 2 on the Mavericks. And then we got the 76ers minus 5.5 versus the Clippers. So that's 5 more picks for y'all. We're going to bounce back, guys. These are 5 great picks. I could see us going 5-0 easily tomorrow. Knock on wood. And yeah, let's get this win today, guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for the support, and we're going to try to put some good picks for you together coming up the next few days and weeks. And
Still
months
working on
and
Rob
years.
Gronkowski, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
that ain't going to happen yet.
yeah, but we're going to try.
It's a tough get. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Keep liking, keep subscribing. If you like it, we're going to have a win day. So, yep.
Yeah.
See y'all in the next video.